What's up, everybody? Welcome to Buzzworthy TV, and I'm the girl, Lady T. And today we are talking Real Housewives of Atlanta, y'all. So let's get into it. So the episode kicks off with Nene's Broadway debut. You know, it is 2 days before her opening night on Cinderella. You know, she's playing the wicked stepmother, and I think they're getting ready for their first dress rehearsal on the actual stage, and Nene is overcome with emotion when she steps on that stage. You know, her and Greg are just looking at the theater and just on that stage. And like I said before, you know, Nene has always been appreciative of her success, but it's something different. I can see her being like overcome with emotion. Like, she was in tears, you know, that she was about to be on Broadway. And I just thought that was, you know, that was sweet to see another side of her. Then we got Kid doing voiceovers for her pilot as the world twirls. Y'all, I can't. I don't want to go too in on it because we only saw bits and pieces. But I hope if this does come out, it's a lot better than what is being portrayed so far. Because, I don't know, I guess she's trying to do satire. I just don't know. But, you know, aim for effort, I guess. Then we got Peter and Cynthia. They are getting ready to close the doors on Bar 1. You know, it's finally closing down and everything, you know, has been taken out of Bar 1. And, you know, they just reminiscing on, you know, the good times and the bad times they had at Bar 1. You know, sentimental. This whole episode is basically a wrap up of the whole season. So it wasn't a lot of drama, but it was cute all the same. So I'm going to go on. So then we got Candy and Todd. Well, Mama Joyce has invited them over for dinner because, you know, she's moved into this new house that Candy done bought. Her and Candy ain't really been talking, so she's invited Candy and Todd over to the house for dinner. It's going to be a big family dinner. And they're getting ready to go over there, and Candy sees Todd in the kitchen drinking, and she's like, "What are you drinking?" He said, "Say some juice," and he said some juice with, I think, mixed with some type of vodka. But anyway, she was like, "Todd," he was like, "You know I can't see your mama sober." And I was like, you know what? This is going to be a thing with them. Candy doesn't realize it, but this whole thing that she doing is going to make her lose her husband, because she don't understand that he's not here for Mama Joyce. He's not here for, you know, her attitude at times. It's like, Candy, I really want you to pay attention. Are you seeing that Todd is going further and further away from you? I'm just saying. So anyway, they get to Mama Joyce's house. The aunties are there, and everybody gets ready to eat. Mama Joyce gives this half-ass apology, telling Todd, "I'm sorry for what I said. I was just repeating what other people had told me, and I should not done that." And I'm like, you called out an apology. You could have kept that, Mama Joyce. And Todd felt the same way. He's like, why? You know, why even apologize? He was like, if she thinks that's an apology, we got a long way to go. And I agree with that. You got a long way to go, Mama Joyce, in your thinking, if you think that qualifies as an apology. Like, you lucky Todd didn't just go off on you with that apology. Like, I just don't get your mentality, Mama Joyce. You're too old to be acting like this. So then we have Cynthia and Peter. They were going to the new Bar 1 location, but Peter has Cynthia come across the street from the new location. He shows her this building, and he's like, "How you like it?" She was like, "It's okay, whatever." He was like, "This is going to be Peter's brewery." Peter's Brew or something like that. And she was like, oh, you thinking about renting the space out? And he was like, no, I'm not thinking about it. I rented it. And I'm like, Patricia, come here. Where is your money for you to be sitting up here just renting out stuff and buying properties? This is not your freaking money. I don't get it. You're too busy with your half-brain get-rich schemes that you ain't understanding that you spending her money and eventually gonna wind y'all up in the poorhouse. Like, Broadway was a success, don't get me wrong, but like she said, y'all supposed to be focusing on the reopening of Broadway, the one that was a success, the one that's gonna bring y'all in some money. Then y'all can branch out, and then you doing this without discussing it with her. When you use it, like I said, her money is ridiculous. But anyway, as they're talking about that, Apollo calls, and I'm like, oh my goodness, here we go. So Apollo called, and he's telling Peter and Cynthia how his brother has come to see him 4 times, and he has not yet seen his sons and all this stuff. And on the flip side, while Apollo's talking, you got Phaedra, you know, you're showing her being a single mom and just trying to keep it together. And in the confessional, you know, she's talking about the difficulties that she's having, and as well as the reservations about taking the kids to see Apollo. And I get it because it's like this. If you got 2 young kids who probably don't understand what's going on, and then it's a lot of provisions that does go with one of somebody in jail. Like she said, she just can't up and go, and he's all the way in Kentucky. I get it. But Phaedra does have to make more of an effort to allow him to see the boys. But Apollo, you were wrong for calling and dragging Peter and Cynthia into this mess. And then before he gets disconnected, he said, maybe y'all can talk to her. Boy, bye. I'm sick of you. Then we got Kenya. You know, she wants to invite all the girls over for a private screening of her pilot, As the World Twirls. And she has it big and elaborate, like it's supposed to be like some wedding. You know, it's all decked out. You have all these, you know, invitation cards and stuff. And everybody's like, what the heck did I just walk into? And then she comes down the stairs in a wedding dress. And, you know, she explains that they're there for a private screening. That was weird to me. But what she did when they went into the screening room was real cute. She had gourmet popcorns, all sorts of snacks. And, you know, so that was cute. She could have just kept it at that, and they would have been happy. So everybody watched the pilot, and everybody agreed that it was funny. No one said it was particularly good, but they admitted it was funny. So basically that was it. That was the season finale. Like I said, no drama, just showing everybody trying to get along and just showing, you know, everybody just wrapping up their storylines. And, you know, we get the reunion next week. And you see it's going to be some drama, but you can see at the end of the day there's going to be a resolution. I guess I'm really not happy about what's going on with Phaedra and Candy, because she was on Watch What Happens Live, and Andy asked her, has she talked to Phaedra? She said she hasn't seen her or anything since the reunion. I'm just like, so sad. It's so sad that a great friendship is just ruined. But anyway, y'all, till next time, peace and love.